Hello.
Some recording in progress. Why is your
Hello.
Hi, Deep.
Yeah, hi, good morning. It's a good evening from your side. It's a good morning.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I
How
think
are
you're a bit early. Good, how are you?
So I believe my voice is clear, right?
It's better than yesterday, definitely.
Okay. Hang on.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 more minutes left.
No, it's okay.
Uh, Deep, did you get the invite for the to join the link?
Yeah, I joined.
I think you need to put a message there for everybody to
Just
join.
a second. Hello. Hello.
hello?
Yeah. Who's this? Hello. Hello, Prani. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. What's your name, please?
Hi, this is Pavana.
Yeah. Hi, Pavana. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Good. So right now, how many guys are there for training session?
Actually, I think another 3 has to join. Maybe they are not aware of the time, or I think we can wait for another 5 minutes.
Okay. No,
Meanwhile, I'm trying to reach them.
sure. Please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hello. Vani? Anyone else?
I think this is rest of them will not be joining the class.
So total, how many guys are there for this session with you?
There are under two people, but they may not able to join today's class, it seems.
Okay. No, so I'll do one thing. I'll go through the overview of ETL2, the basic concept of warehouse and the OLA. Okay.
Okay.
So, Ravana, are you working right now?
No,
So
I have a career
any,
gap. I do, but it's a very long back. It's almost 10 years.
okay. So any experience the data warehouse or the analysis process?
No, I have done on .NET.
Okay. So
Yeah.
there's one more guy, it's Madhvi. Hello. Hello. Madhvi. Hello. Bani, Nilima, are you there?
Yeah.
It's actually Deep. I'm using my daughter's iPad.
So, I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm Radhika.
Radhika. Oh, yeah. So, where's Madhvi? I'm missing his one name. Okay, no issue. We'll start with the basic concept for a data warehouse. Just a second. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, Deep, we can see your screen, but only thing is, for me, I don't know exactly about others, but the voice is a little bit broken, like it is. It is not
I think
clear. Your voice is not clear.
now it's clear.
Same thing. It is like it is coming like it is. You are in the very far.
I don't know. I just changed my headset right now, but still it's the same issue. I don't know why. Same issue from the other guys also.
Yes, Deep.
Can we start from the basic of data warehouse concept? Hello. Hello. Hello, Radhika.
Yes, Deep.
Ravana. Yeah, can we start with the basic concept?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think others have a problem listening to you clearly. For me, it's a little problem, but I can manage.
I don't know. It might possible there's something wrong with my laptop, but I changed my handset right now, but it's the same issue. I don't know why. Yeah, is it fine?
Actually, I think you can start, and we will see if
If
there is
you
a
face any
problem.
kind of problem, just let me know. Then and there. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, right. So, if you're working any kind of analysis process or any kind of reports or visualization on any database, so there is a basic concept called data warehouse, right? So, for example, if you're working on any kind of data, you will get the data from the different kind of databases, right? So what's data warehouse? So that's the basic concept behind all the reports and visualization. So it's a data house where means the collection of a small data at a one place. So that's called a data warehouse. If you're working on any kind of data, it means the data is come from their data warehouses, right? So I'll give you a small example. If you purchase any kind of, for example, if you purchase Apple phone from Amazon, right, and they will give you a 30 days return policy. So between the 30 days, the data will cannot go into the data warehouse, because it might be possible within 30 days you can return the mobile phone, you can change it, you can change the other series. So once the 30 days complete, so it will automatically goes to data warehouse. So in once the data goes in the data warehouse, you cannot change or you cannot edit anything from the data warehouse, but you can add a new item in the data warehouse. So that's the basic concept. So for example, if you're working on any kind of data, it means that's come from the data warehouse. You cannot change or edit anything, but you can add a new one, right? Okay. So there are two kind of data warehouses. If you're working on any kind of data, that's operational data, and the second one is strategic data, right? So operational data means day-to-day function. For example, if you're going to any Walmart and you purchase any kind of stuff, it means you are paying and they are making the entries of your name and your mobile number in this system. So that's the day-to-day function. That's operational data. And the second one is strategic data. That's help us to make any kind of decision or any kind of future prediction forecast if you're working on any kind of data. For example, if you are just search the temperature or the weather prediction, so it means they will get the data from the past one, right? So that's the strategic data which help us to make any kind of decision, to make any kind of analysis program. Okay, everyone clear? Hello.
Yes, Dave.
Yeah. Okay. So what's the need of data warehouse? So if you're working on any kind of data set for reporting or analysis, so what's the kind of data warehouse? See, generally data warehouse used for the business purposes, right? If you are working on any kind of data and you want to predict or forecast any kind of sales report, for example, so that's generally used in the business purposes. After that, the historical data. Since the data we are working right now, that's totally our historical. Historical means you cannot change or edit anything from that data. That's why you can predict or forecast, or you can do different kind of analysis on the same data. So that's the historical. Yeah. The third part is strategic. Yes, strategic means to make any kind of decision or to build any kind of analysis program over there. Data concept means the data that you are working on right now. For example, you are working on ABCD data, so that's the data will not change. If you are working on, for example, today you are working on the data A, and the same data if you want to work on a week later, so that's the data remain the same. You cannot change the data, right? And response time means if you are working on a fixed data, you can easily predict or forecast or analysis any kind of stuff from there. Got it? Everyone clear? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, Dave.
We'll start with the basic ETL tool right now. Okay, so the ETL tool, I'll start with only the basic. So guys, are you aware of how many kind of what kind of data will work on? That's a numeric or character or boolean. Any idea?
No.
Okay. See, the data that we are working on, for example, okay. For example, I am working on this sales data. That's the global superstore, right? So they are different kind of, for example, they are regions, market, postal code, cities, and state. So they are divided into different kind of categories, right? For example, this state, Oklahoma, New South Wales, Queensland, they are the character one, right? And the numeric one, that's a 73120. These are the numeric data. Okay. So they are different kind of data there. And this is what that the ship date. That's 11/13/2014. That's comes under the data date. So there are different kind of types of data while you're working on any kind of analysis. So make sure, so they are date data, they are the string, so you can say the character data, and there are the numeric data. That's the 73120. They are all the numeric, right? So, for example, we are working on ETL tool. ETL tool means any idea, guys? What's the ETL tool? Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, Deep.
At least a response, yes or no. I'm waiting.
Yeah, we all are muted, so.
Okay, nice. Okay. ETL or SSIS. ETL means extract, transform, and load. And the SSIS means if somebody asks you what's SSIS, that's the same thing ETL. SSIS means SQL Server Integration Services, right? If somebody asks you what's the difference between ETL and SSIS, just say it's the same thing. That's ETL and SSIS is one of the same thing. There's no difference. Just ETL means extract, transform, and load. And SSIS means SQL Server Integration Services, right? So we'll start with the extraction one. See, what do you mean by extraction? Means if you want to extract any kind of data from other data sources, so that's the extraction. So, for example, you are working on SQL Server or Excel or text file, and you want to extract the data from any client's portal or CRM, customer relationship management portal. So that's called extraction. So once you extract the file into your system, so what will do? It's just simply go into the buffer space. It will not go direct to the client's end, it will go into the buffer space. So after manipulation the data, for example, you want to do some kind of structure work over the data, it will come as a structured or unstructured manner, right? So that's a simple extraction. You just want to extract the data. Once you extract the data, after that there is a process called transform, right? Transform means you can use different kind of clauses while you're working on SQL or Excel or working on ETL tool. That's a data cleaning, organizing the data. If data is not in the structure, not in a structured manner, so you have to be make very sure that it comes on a regular basis and structured manner. That's improve the quality of data, right? So that's the transform. And the last phase of ETL tool is that's load. Once you clear the data, you clean all the stuff from the data. For example, there are lots of null values. You remove all the null values. You to predict the data on the structured manner. And after that, you have to load the data on your client's end or a different CRM. So that's the whole process of extract, transform, and load. Extract means it's fetching the data from different kind of systems. For example, CRM, EPR, LOB, then transform into different kind of stuff according to your need, and then load into the data warehouse or the client's end, right? So that's the ETL overview. Okay. See, if somebody asks you like what is data warehouse, so I already gone through the same data warehouse. There are two kind of strategic in the data warehouse. One is OLAP and other one is OLTP. So you just write it down over there. It's OLAP and the second one is OLTP. It means OLAP means on an online analysis process. See, generally we'll use this OLAP for the strategic decision. I already go through with the strategic decision. So it helps us to work on the historical data. That's OLAP, right? And OLTP means online transaction process. For example, if you go to any Walmart for purchase any kind of stuff, it's just simple enter your data in this system and the data automatically goes to the data warehouse. So while entering all the data into their system, that's called OLTP, online transaction process, right? That's online transaction process help us to get the data in which in future we can predict or analysis any kind of stuff over there. Okay, so far so clear. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, today I'll give you the overall preview of ETL tool. See, this is the ETL builder, ETL studio that's will for the Microsoft Visual Studio, right? So on the top of side, there are tabs, different kind of tabs, the file, edit, view, project, build, debug, format, SSIS, tool, and window and help. See, on the left hand side, extreme left hand side, there is a toolbox that's called SSIS toolbox. That's SQL Server Integration Services toolbox. And on the left hand side, there is a solution explorer. That's SSIS working. For example, I'm working on SSIS 2012. It's a working. It's a Visual Studio, and I'm working on this kind of packages. That's Jimmy, New, Deep, and Practice SSIS. This kind of all the packages. So I'll just give you a brief intro of this. How we'll start this. For example, just click on the file, go to the new one, and click on the new project. See, once you click on this, it will automatically ask you, so if you want to working on analysis, integration, report servers, report server project, analysis tabular. So on the maximum side for transformation of any kind of data, will work on integration services project. So click on this and you can change the name right now. So, and click on OK. See, once you click on OK, it will automatically shows on the right hand side. You can see integration services practice 20. So that's my project name. Okay, and after that project, see, once you upload on the project, you can go to download different kind of packages over there. Packages means it's a just kind of small database, not a big one. That's a small database. There is already a package over there. You can change the name. For example, just right click on this, rename, and Just change the name right now. Okay. And if you want to add a new package, you can just click on this SSIS package. Right click on the SSIS package, just click on the new package. So there's new package right now. Okay. So that's the solution explorer and that's the SSIS toolbox. See, in maximum cases, all the guys or some guys face this kind of problem. For example, on the left hand side, there is no SSIS toolbox, right? And if you want to view, there are different kind of option from there. You can get the toolbox. Just click on SSIS. Just a second. Connection error. See, on once you click on the SSIS, there is a option SSIS toolbox. So just click on this, and the left hand side there is a toolbox over here. While working on ETL tool or SSIS tool, there is a two flow. One is a control flow, and the second one is data flow. That's the main two flow that we are working right now. And there is another one parameter, event handler, and packages explorer. So we will go through the later part. But the 95% you have to work on these two tools, control flow and data flow. On the left hand side, there is favorite, that's a destination and the source. Source means from where you will get the data, and the destination is from where you want to put all your data into other stuff. So that's the destination. And after that, there are different kind of clauses or commands that we are working right now. That's aggregate functions, conditional split, data conversion, drive column, lookup, merge, merge and join. So these are different kind of tools that we are working right now. And that's the other transformation, that's audit, cache up transform. And on the 90%, you have to work on this one, the common one, union all, sort, flowing changing, script component, row count. So that's the basic concept of ETL tool. See, in the left hand, on the left hand side, once we click on the control flow, it will give you different kind of structure. That's a data flow task, execute SQL task, it's analysis services, bulk insert tasks, so different kind of tasks over there. And once we click on the data flow, it will change automatically and give you the other kind of commands over there. Right. So right now I'll give you a overview of this. For example, I am working on a different kind of data. Let's see. I'll also open the SQL one. See, that's the SQL. So all of you guys have worked on SQL. I think never before worked on SQL, right? Hello. Hello.
You mean work experience or just trying on SQL?
Sorry.
We have worked on SQL.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So, for example, I'm working on the database that's SSIS working, and I have different kind of tables in there. That's address, customer name, input and output, right? Now, I want to change or I want to execute, to extract, transform, and load the table, for example. So right now I'm working on this kind of data. That's a customer ID, new style, title, first name, middle name, company name, salesperson, email ID, and phone number, right? And there's another table. See, if you can see up there, that's a customer ID and customer ID, name, style, title, first name, last name, company, salesperson, email address, and phone number. They're all attributes, all are the same one. But the difference is they are the first one contains the data and the other one is empty. So I want to transfer all the data from the customer table to the input one. So we can do that with the help of ETL tool. ETL means extract. From where it will extract the data, it will extract the data from this table, the customer table. Then we will transform the data according to our needs and we will load the data in the input table. So I will give you a brief intro of this ETL tool. For this, we have to click on data flow. Because if you're working on any kind of data, if you want to transform any kind of data, click on the data flow task. Once you click on the data flow task, it will give you a pop-up. That's the data flow task. The data flow task generally used to control the data that we are transferring right now. So if you double click on the data flow, so it will automatically goes from control flow to data flow. See, just take this. If I double click on this, it will automatically jump to data flow. Okay. See, after this, there is two kind of assistant. It's a destination and source. My source is the customer table, this table. So we'll click on source. So I'll let me clear this. See, before working on any kind of data for ETL tool, there is a connection manager on the left hand side. See, there is a connection manager. Connection manager means to link between the ETL tool, that's SSIS tool, and between the SQL, that the data we are fetching from the SQL right now. So that's the connection manager to connect between the ETL tool and the SQL tool. So we have to first give a connection between both the tools right now. How we'll do that? Just simple click on the source assistant. See, there is a pop-up over there. It's called on the left hand side, there is a SQL server, Excel file, flat file, and Oracle. It means you can connect with the SQL server. That's I'm working right now. That's 90% the guys work with the ETL and SQL. So SQL server, Excel file. If you are working on any kind of Excel file and you want to fetch the data from Excel to ETL tool, you can do that. The third one is flat file. Flat file means the text file, the notepad, the Microsoft Word, the text file. And the last one is Oracle. If you're working on any Oracle database, you can connect with this. So currently I'm working with SQL Server Integration Services. So we will connect this. Just let me do this right now. Okay, we will create a new connection. Just click on the new one. Click on OK. See, once you click on OK, it will ask you the server name. The server name of our SQL is over there, connect database. This is our server name. So desktop 7s, just copy this and paste on this, right? Once you paste the server name, it will ask you the database name. Currently, I'm working on the database is SSIS. So that's my database name, SSIS. See, there are different kind of databases. That's Akash, Jimmy, Magic Brick, MRF, Practice One, Practice SQL, and SSIS. So it will ask you from which you want to connect the ETL tool. So currently I'm working with SSIS. They are different kind of the same database. Akash, Jimmy, Magic Brick, Masters, MRF. So while working on SSIS, just click on this. Once you click on this, just check the connection right now. It's test connection. It shows the test connection succeeds. So click on OK and click on OK. And see, it will give you, once you connect the ETL tool with the SQL one, it will give you the source database. So that's the file connects in the source database, and where you want to fetch the data from the other tool, and that's the input one. So pick the destination, drop it here. Again, it will ask you from where you want to connect. We will connect with the SQL. Click on the new one. Okay. And again, we have to press the data. Now, okay. This connection is okay. See, there are two kind of pop-ups over there, data over there. One is the source, and other one is the destination, right? See, we already set up a connection between the SQL server and the ETL tool in the source one and in the destination one as well. So now our job is to fetch the data from this table to this table, and the table name is the customer table name, and this table name is input one. So we'll do one thing. See, this is our source data from where we are getting our data right now. So double click on this. Once you double click on this, it will give you a pop-up over there. See, automatically shows the server name and the database name. So it's name of the table or view of the table. See, it will ask you from where you want to fetch the data. What's your source of data? I just simple click on this. See, there are different kind of tables over there. So my table name is customer. And click on this. You can see the preview. See the same one, the customer ID, name style, title, first name, middle name, the last name, the same one. And we click on OK. So that's our source destination. Do one thing. Once you fetch the data from your source, just pick this and drop it on destination. And double click on destination. See, once you click on the destination, it will give you the same pop-up, the same result, the OLEDB connection manager, the server name, and the SSIS working that we are working right now. And it will ask you the destination data. You pick the data from the customer ends and where you want to put the data. I want to put the data on input 01. See, once you select the destination data, the destination table, just go to the mapping right now. On the left hand side, there is a tab mapping. See, input column, that's the destination column. Input column means the source column, the customer column. There are different kind of attributes: customer ID, name style, title, first name and last name, and the same one. This is called the mapping. From customer ID to customer ID, name style to name style, title to title. This is all the mappings over there. Click on OK. And once you do this, just click on the start button. We open the practice. Just a second, there is something wrong with the package over there. I'll repeat all the steps right now. So source data and the source data, destination data. Something wrong with the data. From the package to run the SSI designer, set the package. I think there's something wrong with the OLDB destination field. Just a second. Check the mapping. The mapping is perfectly fine.
No.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
Ravana.
yeah.
Ravana. See, the thing is that once we click on the start button and we'll check the data into the SQL. Right now it's empty. It shows the empty one, right? So if we go back and just select the data and click on F5, see, this data will transfer from the customer to previously it shows the customer with all the data and that's the null. But right now we'll transfer the data from ETL to customer, that's our source destination, and the input one, that's our destination output. So that's the whole process. We'll work on this, and once you've done this, see, it shows the 847 rows has been transferred from source data, that's our source data over there, source data to destination data. So if you want to check how many rows are there, it's simple. You can check. It shows 847 rows has been transferred to destination. It shows on the right hand side, it shows the 847 rows has been transferred to destination. So in this is a basic process that we are working on ETL tool, and in between we use different kind of clauses, for example aggregation, conditional split, data conversion. These different kind of clauses will work on this. So today we'll end with this session on the basic concept of ETL tool. From tomorrow onwards we'll start from the beginning when I'll give you a brief introduction, another introduction with the same ETL tool, transforming tool, and we'll start with the different kind of aggregations, conditional split and data conversion clauses over there. Okay. I'll repeat the same ETL transformation tomorrow with the different kind of clauses. Okay, so that's our basic need right now. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll end this session right now. I'll meet you at the same time, 6:30.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.